to today's video. So we're in my kitchen today. So many of you guys have requested a video on like what I eat in a day and stuff like that. So I really want to do a video like this first where I kind of sit down with you guys and talk to you more about like lifestyle healthy habits that I do instead of just sharing with you guys like, okay, I eat this and this and this. I kind of want to give you like a background and share with you guys exactly like why I do what I do. And I figured that this would be a good start. So basically just to give you a quick background, I used to be a personal trainer. If you are new to my channel, you probably don't know that. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. I took so many nutrition courses and I loved helping people get healthy and just get into that healthier lifestyle. I just loved it so much. It was just so rewarding. So nutrition has been a big part of my life for a long time and I still am very passionate about it. So I love doing videos like this with you guys too. So anyway, if you want to stick around and see some of my healthy tips that have worked for me, then just keep on watching. Okay, so before I get started with my tips, I just wanted to share with you guys that this is not a diet. I don't like the word diet. I don't believe in the word diet. Whenever I think of diets, you think of starving yourself or depriving yourself of food. And I don't believe you need to do that at all. It's all about portions and just eating healthy. It's just creating a healthy lifestyle. And I definitely think that all of you guys, every single one, every single woman out there should not look at herself and compare herself to anybody else. Don't ever look at someone who's, skinnier than you and think that you need to be that way. They might not be healthy. They might eat cheeseburgers all day. That is not healthy. What you want to do and what you want to focus on is just being the healthiest you. So whether you are 20 pounds overweight or you are underweight and you are looking to gain weight, it's all about just being the healthiest that you can be. And that is really all it comes down to. You just want to feel good about yourself. And I truly, truly believe that the best way to really feel confident and feel good about yourself is to just be healthy. You just want to focus on and make sure that you are the healthiest you. And I think that that goes a long way to feeling good about ourselves. So let's just jump into it. Tip number one is you want to eat more of a natural, fresh diet. So when I go to the grocery store and I'm shopping and buying groceries for my family, I always shop the perimeter of the grocery store first and I fill up my cart with as much of that stuff as possible because the perimeter of a grocery store is all your fresh foods, like your vegetables, your fruits, your meats. That is what I stock the most up on. When you start going into the aisles, you start getting into the boxed foods and the canned foods and stuff like that, the frozen foods, which is not going to be as healthy for you as all the fresh foods on the outside. So think of that when you are going to the grocery store. Shop the outside of the store first, and that is where you want to fill up the most of your cart. Also, when you are shopping down the aisles and you start getting into the boxes and the cans and everything like that, that is where you want to look at the ingredient list. And whenever I'm looking at an ingredient list, I always look for the smallest list possible. Have you guys ever seen those lists that are seriously so insanely long? You don't need any of that in your body. It's all chemicals, preservatives, stuff we do not want to be eating. So always look for the smallest ingredient list. And really when you are looking at an ingredient list as well, it should be all words you recognize. There's so many things that are put into foods that you are like, well, what the heck is this? So I always try to look at an ingredient list and I try to keep it as short as possible and I try to recognize all the words on that list. Okay, tip number two is don't eat less, eat better. And I think this is so important. There's so many girls out there that try to lose weight by starving themselves and missing meals, and that is doing so much damage to our body. It is slowing your metabolism. You're actually losing muscle and gaining fat. It is so bad, you guys. So whenever I see somebody not eating, I'm like, oh, just eat something healthy and it's just so much better. Your body needs fuel. You need that energy for so many reasons. So never eat less, always eat better. There's always a healthy option. Don't skip meals. You just really want to focus on eating a healthy, even if it's a small little meal, make it completely healthy, but don't skip meals. Okay, so that brings me to tip number three. Don't skip breakfast. I think this is so important. So many people skip breakfast. You're in a hurry. I totally get it in the morning. I'm always in a hurry in the morning as well. I have kids. I totally understand. But you definitely don't want to skip breakfast. If you have to get up 10 minutes early and throw some eggs on the stove, you should definitely do that. If you eat breakfast in the morning and if you eat a healthy, good, nutritious breakfast in the morning, it is going to save you for the rest of the day. And I mean, you won't have the cravings, you won't have the urge to eat as crappy of foods as if you don't eat. I know if I skip breakfast, I am starving by lunchtime, and I'm about to just eat anything around me, which is, you don't want to get to that point. You never want to get to the point where you're just give me food. But basically, all in all, if you eat a good, healthy breakfast, you will not get those cravings during the day. You're gonna have more energy during the day, and you're gonna eat actually less throughout the day. Studies have been shown that if you eat a really good breakfast, you will take in less calories throughout the day than if you miss breakfast. You are just going to consume more calories during the day trying to catch up because your body needs that energy. So start your day off with good energy, a good healthy breakfast, and seriously watch what it does for the rest of the day. Okay, so my next tip is don't deprive yourself. I think depriving yourself is so bad and it's just not fun. When you say I can't eat bread or I can't eat carbs, you end up wanting carbs even more. I know I am like a carb freak. I love bread, I love rice. There's certain things that you just don't want to give up. So instead of depriving yourself, what I do is I will eat the healthy option, like with bread. I love bread. I could seriously go to dinner with Brian and eat like an entire basket of bread. Like, I love it. So what I do when I'm home now, yes, when I do go out to dinner, I do give myself some bread. I do. But when I'm home, which is, obviously most of the time I'm eating at home, I will eat like healthy options. And for breakfast, a lot of times I will eat scrambled eggs and a piece of toast, but I don't eat like white bread. I never have white bread. I always make it whole wheat bread, and what I choose to eat a lot is I eat like the sprouted greens, which is even healthier for you. So I will have eggs in the morning with some sprouted green toast and some fruit, and that's perfect. That's what you want to do. I do not want to deprive myself of bread. So I just find those healthier options. Now, I also don't go crazy with bread on a daily basis. I limit myself, but I also just eat the healthy version, and that way you're not depriving yourself and like wanting that thing even more. Okay, so my last tip for today, guys, is don't think of it as a diet. Do not think of it as a diet. This is a healthy lifestyle change. I hate the word diet. I think when you think of diet, you think of depriving yourself of food, you think of starving yourself, you think of all the things you shouldn't be eating. And I just think you need to throw that out the window because you don't want to look at things like that. You just want to create a healthy lifestyle where you're able to enjoy food and you want to eat your food, but it's all healthy. And that, I think, is the biggest challenge. Because when you do diet and you restrict yourselves from carbs or something like that, it's just not attainable. Like, you just can't stay on a diet like that. You just want to create healthy options. And obviously, if your big thing is carbs and you were eating a ton of carbs, you just want to limit that and just make healthier choices when it comes to eating those things. But I definitely don't think you should ever think of it as a diet. It is totally just a lifestyle change and just eating healthy and enjoying the foods you eat, and it's totally attainable then. You will absolutely lose weight. You will feel so good about yourself if you just eat healthy and you don't think of it as a diet. Like, whenever you hear someone say, oh, okay, I'm gonna start my diet tomorrow, like, automatically you're putting yourself in that, like, oh, like, I have to diet tomorrow. Like, no, just be healthy. Choose healthy options, and it's just gonna go a long way. Okay, guys, so those are my tips for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of different type of video, but yeah, like, stuff like this, I'm just like always very passionate about. I've been for a long time, and like I said, I totally get it. It is, not always easy to do these things. We all live busy lifestyles. I work a full-time job. I make 3 YouTube videos a week. I am a mom of 2 little crazy boys, so I totally understand. But I still always make nutrition a priority, and it just goes a long way to making me feel better. I just feel like I have more energy, and I just feel better about myself when I eat healthy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and if you want to see more videos like this, and in regards to getting more involved in what I eat, more in a day, I can definitely do videos like that for you guys too, and just kind of give you some options of what I do. But hope you guys enjoyed these tips. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.